All right. So uh, there was error. There was problem for the enemy clock progress bar. You see, this is enemy clock, and this is the progress bar enemy. If you see, it was somewhere around far away, and the problem was that when we play the game, if I can show you, this was our end. Again, you guys don't have to do this because by default you guys will have this enabled. The enemy will be enabled. I did some changes, so it's not here. And now when you guys are here, sorry, if you go to enemy clock, you can see the progress bar is not visible at all. It's somewhere here, progress bar. If I play it, again, if you guys don't have this, you guys might have progress bar at the top, which you can simply add it by giving the values. I will show you what values you can give. So this is your progress bar. Progress bar position. This is progress bar enemy, and here you guys can copy these values, rotation at 0, 0 and minus 270, or if you guys aren't aware what I am talking about, simply go to this to press E, and then you guys can rotate it and set the value here. Second thing you guys need to do is to head over to your script, which was make child of. You need to edit it so that it has additional line here, public int index child of parent canvas, and here you guys will instead of 0, so by in previous script which we worked on, it was 0, but now you will put index child of here, so by default it's a 0 value. But if someone wants to copy as a different position, in a different position, they can get it that way. So I will put it like 1. So now it will copy the if I go to this canvas parent here, this is the 0, 1 here, and this is the child at index 1. Template for enemies, template for enemies, and then big boss, so it will be big boss like thingy, and here we can scale it like this to 0.15. So let's double or make it 3 times. If you want to make it 3 times, you simply type 0.3.30. Now if you play, you will see you should see bigger progress bar if everything's work fine. Yeah, this is how it is, the bigger progress bar. And if we further move it to the left, give me a second. If we so this is the progress bar enemy. Yeah, let's change it in the while the game is playing. So this is progress bar, and now if you press while the game is playing, it's important the pivot points shows up different. So this is how they shows up. They show up like this, something like this. And yeah, they are visible from both sides. So now you have the position of it. You can copy it, I guess, and it remains the same. That is paste component as new. Oops, I didn't copy it well. My fault. So I will try to bring it near, bring it a little top, and now if I play it, I will be able to see the progress bar just fine. Yep, this is how it seems much more viewable. Again, this is much far, and we can make it further nearer like this. And now if we play it, lastly, if you want it, you can totally set this progress bar and then look at to the camera, and then it will look at the camera at all times. But for me, it still does the job better. Yep, it looks fine. Now our big boss has a visible every time it beats the, you can see the physics in action. Yep, this is how the physics is. It beats everything in the way, but it gets more clunky, and the agents have to be deleted when they get beaten. So our enemy is on steroids, as you can see, very angry. Now we will save it. We'll see next tutorial. We'll meet you in next tutorial.